I walk through space and run through time. I visit corners of my mind and then come down and talk to you. I know it's hard at times to unwind, but in this place I hope you find your light inside and shine with woo. Just a few of us. We gon' make it if we try. Just a few of us. Just a few of us. Just a few of us. We gotta let go ego and pride. Just a few of us. You and I. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. See, sometimes you gotta do what nobody expected. But most of all, you gotta do it because it's in you. I hope everybody feeling good. I'm feeling marvelous right now. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling highly vibratory in my mind, in my emotions, in my spirit, in my physical, a hole in my soul. Not a hole in my soul, but I'm whole in my soul. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. See, in person on the internet, you just can't listen and watch and peep my recipe. You're gonna have to do the work. Not my work, your own work. And that means paying attention to your own experiences. If you ain't able to go back in time of your mind, you know, like I do, through the corners of my mind, and do what's necessary so I can be the best version of who I am in the present, then you still got some work to do, and that's okay. Let me go to the card before I go to the message. We ain't gonna get off track. Spiritual union. Spiritual union. That's the number 2. I might be speaking to a life path too. Spiritual union, that's the number 2. Duality. Polarity. We see a male and a female with a cup in between. Masculine union. Masculine, feminine. Yin, yang. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Spiritual union. Internal spiritual union. Your masculine and your feminine. Your right and your wrong. Your angel and your demon. It's a part of shadow work. Spiritual union. Integration with our shadow. Light, dark, light, shadow. Day and night, but not outside us. Within. Spiritual union. I'm talking to somebody. See, you just can't listen and watch and peep the recipe. Not my recipe. You got to do the work. Spiritual union. People tried that for years. So who I'm talking to that's ready to get it right this time? I done spoken to people like for years. People don't watch me for years. People don't sit amongst me and study with me for years. And they ain't get it. It was just for show in my presence. See, it's what we do. It's what we do after we leave church. It's what we do after we leave the masjid or the mosque. It's what we do after we leave wherever we go or wherever we attend to get on the emotional roller coaster or to get a temporary fix. See, it's what we do after that. It's what we do when nobody watching. Spiritual union. It's what we do when nobody watching. Who am I talking to today? Because this wasn't part of my plan, but on my channel. So what come out be necessary. How many of y'all learn something new about yourself every day? Because you could tell me a million stories if I ask about somebody else. But how many of y'all learn something new about yourself every day? How many of y'all learn something new every day? Let me make it lighter. How many of y'all learn something new every day? How many of y'all learn something new about yourself every day? We talking about spiritual union. But let me get off into it. Let me get off into it, man. We're gonna talk today. This card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. And I just was talking to what the card was, what was resonating off the card. It could be talking to a specific situation. I don't know your situation, but your situation ain't you. Whoever it is meant to speak to today, you way bigger than the situation you going through, whatever it is. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. See the big secret? I don't care how many people in your life. Them people only representations of you. What are the people coming into your life meant to teach you? Whether it's an opposites attract or an attraction attracting. What are they coming in your life to teach you? What are they coming in your life to show you about you? Good, bad, or indifferent. Because we ain't gonna like everything that people mirror back to us. And don't expect people to like everything that you mirror into them. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people. See, you gotta pay attention. I've been telling us since COVID. And I hope I don't get flagged over that. We got to pay attention. Pay attention to our experiences. Pay attention to our interactions. Pay attention to our attachments. And then we got to pay attention to who our attachments attached to. Because we don't want nobody else shit. Ascension is a high vibrational journey. Shadow work leads you to ascension, but ascension is a high vibrational journey. It ain't when you want to do it. It's every day, every moment. Being divine conscious, being aware. Awareness is the first thing we need in shadow work, because awareness is the flashlight. Awareness gonna put the spotlight on everything, on everybody, everywhere. Notice when you interact with different people in your life. Are they giving you energy or taking it away? Are they powering you up or are they leaving you drained, dry, and down bad? Because that's how you be feeling. That's how I used to be feeling when I had the vampires around me. In today's terminology, they energy vampires. In today's terminology, they energy harvesters. In today's terminology, they the gaslighters. In today's terminology, they the love bombers. in the day's terminology, they the ones who like to trauma bond with you. The people who like to compete, who going through the worst shit, instead of being the one to get up out that space and speak to any time they come into contact with anybody in that space, instead of leaving them there. Are they giving you energy or taking it away? It's there an even exchange, reciprocity. That's why karma kicking ass right now. See, because people ain't been right, and who ain't been right, know they ain't been right. And who been right, know they been right. So karma, good, bad, or indifference. Whatever you've been putting out, it's time now. And we in October. It's time now. Just came out of Libra season, going into Scorpio season. Libra deal with justice. Scorpio deal with transformation. Rebirth and death. Life, death, and rebirth. It's time now. Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are mirror images. And I spoke about the mirror in the beginning. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. The people in your life are mirror images of your own. I just told somebody this in my personal life a week or so ago. It could have been a couple of days ago. It's all the same to me. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. So what does that mean? That means people treat you how they feel about you. Now pay attention. Because a lot of people be getting treated like shit. And they think that shit love. People treat you how they feel about you. Now pay attention to how people treat you. And you're going to see a whole different picture. You're going to see beyond illusion, the veil of illusion. 9 times out of 10, we're going to see that people masquerade themselves in the love that we have for them. They don't have love for us the way we have love for them. It's not reciprocal. It's an even exchange between giving and receiving. Energy, time, effort, love, attention, consideration, compassion. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. It's wild, and I'm glad I shuffled the cards in the beginning, because the things that I was going to tap into, dealing with how I deal with myself from this space, how I address myself, how I question myself, to be able to produce content and ask y'all questions and address certain things to y'all, so y'all can confront y'allself, because I ain't here to confront nobody. If for those who really paying attention and those who really gonna get it, they gonna get it, because they at least have caught on to the fact that, damn, this is how Saul deal with himself. So that's why he vibrate the way he do. And it is. It's true. I walk through space and run through time and visit corners of my mind. So I ain't no different than nobody else. It's just the way that I'm able to understand it and be able to translate it so it can make sense to just the few, because I ain't here for everybody. Saul not for everybody, and neither are you. And some of us need to learn that. We're not here for everybody. It's okay not to be a people pleaser. It's okay for everybody not to like you, for everybody not to agree with you. You know how lopsided the world would be? You know how bored this world would be if everybody got it? It ain't bad as it seems, you know? Spiritual union. You ever seen people so used to stealing, they don't know when they've been given something. And spiritual union talk about an equal exchange. and something I want to address was, you ever seen people so used to stealing when they don't realize that they've been given what they've been given? And sometimes we can get so used to being like that, energetically, unknowingly, unconsciously, and we'll never ever realize it until it's taken away. Until the thing that fed us so we can feed ourselves removes itself away from us. You gotta stay above it in love. Because I don't know nothing higher. And if any of y'all know something higher than the frequency of love, let me know. If we're gonna stay above it, we're gonna have to stay above it in love. People will be resistant. Be resistant just because you're missing. People will be resistant just because it's you. I ain't perfect, but I don't straddle the fence. When I was into the fuckery, when I lived a life in the fuckery, in the streets, however you want to look at it, I was all the way, I was 10 toes down. When I knew it was time to do something different with this force that I call my life, I'm 10 toes down. See, I'm either one way or the other. I find balance in the center, but I don't straddle the fence. So, in reflection of that, in my spiritual union, I'm able to see, you either gonna love me for what I do, or you're gonna hate me because I do it. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. I ain't perfect, but I don't straddle the fence. We all gotta choose. And most of us already don't choose, whether it's left, right, or the middle. A lot of us already don't choose, and we're totally unaware of the choice that we already made. But our actions, our behavior, the things that we say, how we treat people, it's already been telling on us. It's funny how the divine, how God, how source, whatever you call, whatever you know it as, will cloak us for a appointed time, for a appointed season, and for various cycles until it's time for the cloak to be removed and everybody know what it is. For some reason or other, and I don't know why, around this time, I'm feeling led to let us know this that time. Divine will cloak those of us who hold a mission beyond just being here. And I understand that more and more, because otherwise you'll be martyred, you'll be murdered, or you would have been assassinated by now. And it make a whole lot of sense when you think about the Martins, and you think about the Malcolms, and you think about the Kennedys. See, whatever, depending on whatever timeline you want to use, or whatever piece of history you want to use, it's a recurring pattern. It's a recurring program. It's a recurring movie scene on on this stage that we play on. Most realize it. Many won't, and some can't. But it's very clear to all of us. I just wanted to come through and drop a few things, you know. Knowing that my energy has a potent effect on the lives that I'm able to touch, you know. It's always a pleasure to come through and do something positive, uplifting, you know, inspiring, motivating, with all the negativity that's going on around us, you know. Thanks for the likes, unlikes, new subscribers, unsubscribers, passerbys, peekaboos, just being you and those who thankful for that I am me. My name is Saul. I love y'all family. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness.